Hi guys, Christian Lem's Media Corner 2001 here. Now, as you can basically tell by the title of this video, well, I'm here to say thank you guys very much for the 23rd birthday wishes. I really appreciate all of you. So, if any of you guys are watching this right now, feel free to wish me a happy belated 23rd birthday. So, I especially want to thank my YouTube subscribers and friends of mine from YouTube, and in case you didn't know, some of the YouTube subscribers mentioned me on the community tab, community post, and or in the title and the description, or just the title and slash or in the description of the video. So thank you guys very much for the 23rd birthday wishes. Wow, it must feel pretty great to be that age. My friend New Yorker Scythe was that age once. From 2019 to 2020. Alright, so in case you didn't know, I especially want to thank my friend Andrea Murphy from the Career Center for mentioning me in this community post. As you can basically tell, as you can basically see, or in case you haven't heard, so thank you very much, Andrea, for mentioning me in the community post. Let's move on to the next. The next person I mentioned is, let's see, Madison, the BFDI fan 2001. Special thanks to Madison for mentioning me in her community post as well. Thank you very much, Madison. I really appreciate that. Wow, thank you very much, Madison. Alright, let's go on to the next. Here's another YouTube subscriber I mentioned, or here's another people I mentioned. The next person I mentioned is Miley, the Epic Beyonder 2000. So Miley, if you're watching this, thank you very much for mentioning me in your community post or the community tab. Thank you very much, Miley. Really appreciate it. Alright, without further ado, let's move on to the next. The next person I mentioned is Haley, the Gaka Life Girl 2001. So Haley, if you're watching this, thank you very much for mentioning me in your community post or the community tab. So thank you very much, Haley. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's move on to the next. The next person I mentioned is Bethany, the Makeup Gal 2001. So Bethany, if you're watching this, thank you very much for mentioning me in your community post. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Bethany. thank you very much, Bethany. I really appreciate it. Well, let's move on to the next. The next person I mentioned is Penny the BFB Lover 2001. So Penny, if you're watching this, thank you very much for wishing me a happy birthday. And thanks for mentioning me in your community post. I really appreciate it, Penny. So, anyway, well, without further ado, let's move on to the next. The next YouTube user I mentioned is Vanessa the Beyond Girl 2002. So Vanessa, if you're watching this, thank you very much. It says happy 23rd birthday to an amazing friend of mine. So thank you very much, Vanessa, for mentioning me in your community post. I especially love being an amazing friend of yours, Vanessa. Thank you very much. I really appreciate how you wished me a happy birthday for mentioning me in your community post / community tab. So thank you very much, Vanessa. I really appreciate it. Alright, without further ado, let's move on to the next. Here's another YouTube user I mentioned. This time it's Genesis the Winx Club Fan 2001. So Genesis, if you're watching this, thank you very much for mentioning me in your community tab / community post. So thank you very much, Genesis. I really appreciate that. I especially love being an amazing friend of yours. So you are an amazing friend of mine, Genesis. We're online YouTube users, so thank you very much, Genesis. Alright, so without further ado, let's move on to the last. And here's the last YouTube user I mentioned is my friend New Yorker Saif. So, New Yorker Saif, if you're watching this, thank you very much for wishing me a happy birthday. So, I especially want to thank you for mentioning me in the title and the description of your video. That thumbnail looks pretty good, but I think you got the wrong colors. My favorite colors are actually blue, white, and crimson, not yellow and not green and blue. Sorry, let me start over. Well, like I was saying, that thumbnail looks pretty good, but not trying to be mean or rude, but my favorite colors are blue, white, and crimson, not yellow and cyan, green, and blue. But I really like the thumbnail, so thank you very much, New Yorker Saif. Thank you very much, my good buddy. I really enjoy being a good buddy to you, New Yorker Saif. Thank you very much. I especially wanna thank my good buddy Kevin Jr. Moore for commenting on my video. So, thank you very much, Kevin. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna have time to show you the previous comments because I'm too lazy to show you. I'm kinda too lazy to show you. But I'll show you a few. Or I'm not because I'm too lazy. But anyway, again, thank you very much, guys, for all the 23rd birthday wishes. Woohoo! Wow. Like I was saying, it feels great to be 23. My friend New Yorker Scythe was that age once, from 2019 to 2020. Alright guys, that's all I would like to say for now. This is Christian Lem's Media Corner 2001 saying goodbye everybody, and that's about it.